put the basketball on the floor, I can probably make 43% of my shots if I shoot them like that. But that's not really going to do nothing for us with the outcome of the game, because we got a nice flow. Everybody touching the rock, everybody shooting and scoring. So I'm not going to get in the way of the game because, I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverly. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am.
You can't have a conversation about the greatest scorer in basketball without mentioning Kevin Durant. Tall and thin frame, long arms, and a point guard-like playing style, Kevin Durant is one of the best players on the planet. Young NBA prospects like Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball go as far and think of him as the GOAT since he can do pretty much anything on a court. I'm sure everybody remembers how he got injured in the 2019 finals, resulting in a Raptors championship. But what will happen if he didn't get injured? Would the Warriors win? Would he still leave to join the Nets? That's what we're here to talk about. But just before we start, if you want to take a quick second of your day to show some support, we really do appreciate it, and we'll try to answer all of your comments as well. 2016-2017 season, Durant joined the 73-9 win team, and the rest is history. He adapted to the Warriors' playstyle in no time as they cruised through the regular season with ease. It's playoff time. Warriors crushed the Western Conference without a loss and advanced to the finals. Facing the Cavs, they continued to dominate and only lost one game in that series. Kevin Durant ends up being the clear final MVP. The next season was more or less the same thing. The Warriors won back-to-back as they beat the Cavs in 4 games. Then there was the 2019 season. Signing DeMarcus Cousins, the Warriors started the quest for the three-peat, but then they started losing, even with 5 All-Star. November 13 versus the Clippers, Draymond Green, aka Mr. Triple Single, decided to dribble the ball in the last seconds of the game instead of giving it to one of the greatest scorers of all time, and then proceeds to shout and scream at him saying, "We don't need you." Well, that's one way of trying to lose your best players, huh? Ever since that game, Durant didn't seem like he was part of the whole group, as he was taking less shots every game and allowed Thompson and Curry to do their thing. And then when the playoffs started, he went on a tear. He averaged 32 points, shooting 52% from the field and 44% from 3. Curry and Thompson often had bad games in the playoffs, and it actually felt like KD was carrying them, especially in the series against the Rockets. In Game 5, as Durant hit his signature turnaround mid-range jumper, he injured his right calf and was pulled out of the series. The Warriors advanced to the conference finals after beating the Rockets in Game 6. The Warriors then went on to sweep the Blazers pretty easily, getting straight to their 5th finals in a row. They had a pretty hard task in the finals, having to overcome the Toronto Raptors, a team who was hungrier than ever and was ready for war. Warriors were overpowered by the Raptors as they were down 3-1 in the series when Durant decided to play in Game 5, even though he wasn't fully healthy. In the end, he tore his Achilles in the 3rd quarter. Warriors went on to win that game, but lost in Game 6, in which Klay Thompson got injured as well. Now ask yourself, what if KD came in fully healthy into the finals? Does it change the outcome? I believe it does. For starters, at least there's someone who could have guarded Kawhi, or at least slow him down. Kawhi was bullying the Warriors the entire series, especially down the stretch. Another thing we need to look at is how much offense this man brings and how effective he is, especially when he gets the mismatch. A healthy KD with Curry on the court as well as Draymond Green, in my opinion, they win the championship in 6 games against the Raptors, and KD once again gets the finals MVP. I think that he would carry them like he did early on in the playoffs. Now that the Warriors three-peated, they are officially a dynasty, and I think that many people on the Warriors as well as the fans would realize that they actually need him to win. That fact would have influenced his decision, and he would have probably decided to stay with the Warriors. And they would have continued to dominate the sports, and who knows, maybe even become the greatest dynasty ever. How would that reflect on KD's legacy? Many people think that KD has no legacy because he joins that 73 win squad, but actually he deserves credit. In my opinion, he would at least have 3 MVPs if he never got injured. That's saying something. He is unarguably the best player on the team and is the reason why his teams had success. But what do you think? What would happen if KD faced off against Kawhi in the finals? Let me know in the comments, as I would love to hear your opinion. With that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.